What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is a little bit of bumper to bumper. I just got a quick review that I'm gonna hit real quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let you good folks get back to your day. But let's go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button coming on in. Let's get it. Birdcage. Well, the Falcons happened to etch out that win last night. It wasn't pretty, but it happened. But just a quick synopsis of what we're gonna talk about tonight this morning for a little bit. At this point, the Falcons are who they are. They got to win to a 2-11 team, now 2-12 team, and they struggled to put points on the board when the third phase of the game, the special teams unit, was capitalizing major by pretty much a lot of faults that the Raiders had. You get two block punts and a field goal, and one of those punts should have been a scoop and score. Truthfully, with the way that the defense played last night, I'm not mad. I am not mad. All I can say is at this point, when I look at this defense, Jimmy Lake did his job last night. The offense was abysmal. The only thing they did was run the ball. Bijan, congrats to getting your 1,000 yards. But when are we gonna stop? When are we gonna stop hammering this running game and really talk about the problem that we're having now? It's Kirk Cousins. It's no more hiding that. It's no more deficiencies. If he's not 100%, if he's hurt, go ahead and replace this dude. Go ahead and replace this cat. At this point, all you can do is just laugh. We sit back and we're wanting Penix to get in, but Raheem's too stubborn. He is too stubborn. He's going to ride with this here. Now that we got this win, he's going to say, oh, well, Kirk's got to play better and da-da-da-da. Like I said, man, I have my own opinions about that, but I'm going to save that for the party line tonight at 8 p.m. Like I said, I'm just doing a quick bumper to bumper on the way to the Jizob this morning, and these are just my thoughts. We have too much talent on this team to be underperforming the way that we have. And for us to underperform against a 2-11 team, that's god awful. There's no excuses to what that score should have been last night. Truthfully, we should have beat them 35-3 or even 42-3. They shouldn't even gotten field goal range the way that happened. Fortunately, the defense had enough gas left in the tank or whatnot to pretty much finish the ball game. When you look at it, our defense literally was tired. They were on the field too much. Too many 3-and-outs, too many opportunities squandered, and they don't trust Younghoe Koo, which I don't blame him. Koo's hurt still, which I don't understand why we're still playing Younghoe Koo and he's not 100%. You should have just used the backup that you brought in that is on the practice squad or whatnot. At this point, all you can do is just sit back and start questioning the intelligence level or football IQ or lack thereof of Raheem Morris at this point. Raheem Morris definitely is in a place where I can say that deficiencies are starting to show. You want to be so right, but it's okay to admit that you are wrong. You have been wrong this year, bruh. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong. Admit it. You'll get along a lot further if you admit that you're wrong, opposed to you sitting there trying to seem like you're right and you're still fighting the narrative. You're still fighting that narrative right now. And the fan base is tired of it. I'm at the place where I'm just going to be honest with you. It's time for your ass to go. And I'm saying this early. A lot of people might be like, damn, that's cold. You going at him hard early and saying that, listen, Raheem Morris is who we think he is. I'm sorry. This is like I said, me right now, I'm not doing the analyst thing. This is the fan side of me coming out where I can actually speak as a fan on this point. When I'm on the party line or just a regular show, I'm going to speak as an analyst. But in this situation, I got to speak as a fan. when you look at what we brought in and you look at everything that's happened, all you can say is, man, it's time for this man to go. You you can't keep getting the ball at midfield and thinking that you're going to be able to just get opportunities like that, because if that was a good team we played against last night that actually had a high powered offense and we kept getting three and outs, they're going to put up points on us. They're going to put up points on us. And all I can say is, you know, this coaching staff, you just look at what was brought in. You can't win games if you bring in people that you're afraid that are going to take your job. Period. You can't. You have to bring in people that are going to challenge you, challenge this football team, and they're going to do the things that need to be done and not have yes men around you. You know, at this point, Raheem was so worried about who he was bringing in because your buddies are gonna get you fired. Your buddy system is gonna get you fired. What you should have done is, if you were gonna bring in your boys, you should have brought in, as I said before, some veteran coaches that have been into the fire before. And when you look at being challenged or whatnot, they're teaching your young coaches that would have a job. My thing is, you don't have to keep the old coaches forever, but in the first 2 years, I think you keep them and then you slide them. Let them teach your young coaches and let them go through those situations and groom them. You got to groom these guys before you can just throw them into the fire with zero experience. But again, as we say, it comes with intelligence. And this is your second time as a head coach, Raheem. This is your second time as a head coach. You should know better. You should know better. There's no excuses. There's no such thing as, I don't know. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole because that is gonna open up a can of worms, and I know I'm gonna be questioned about it, but it is what it is. But excuses are tools of incompetence. Pride comes before the fall, as I said last week. Your pride is going to come. Your pride is going to keep clouding your better judgment, and you're gonna fall soon. You're gonna fall soon. And the thing is, you'll have nobody to blame but yourself. I know we said we wanted to keep Penix on the side because we don't trust the pass blocking. Cousins got sacked 2 or 3 times last night. And not just that, he was put in harm's way. It was like, well, he couldn't move. There were times during that ball game that there were lanes where if Penix would have been in, Penix probably would have ended up running and making some things happen. All I can say is we've just gotta start finishing games. One of the things that sucked, and I think he should have been brought back, was Calais Campbell. That's just me. Calais Campbell should have been brought back to the Falcons, and Jonnu Smith should have never been let go. Period. That money should have been paid, but Terry did what he wanted to do. And at this point, all you can do is chuckle at this point. This is all you can do is chuckle and laugh at this point. And the way that what's going on, Boom? What's going on, Scooter, Pantheon, Mike? What's going on to everybody that's tuning in this morning on the X platform, Facebook, and also on YouTube? I was trying to do a quick little vid, but I see I got some viewers this morning. So I appreciate y'all for sipping your coffee and joining me in this traffic jam, is what we would say, bumper to bumper. But at this point, when are we gonna have a real heart-to-heart talk with this dude? And I mean, not even us. When is Terry Fontenot gonna really have a heart-to-heart with this cat and really say, look, man, we're 7-7. We still got a shot to win this thing. I get Penix doesn't have the experience, but when you have a veteran quarterback that is a 13-year guy, Kirk, who is struggling right now, just with his confidence, you gotta know when to pull the plug. At this point, you have to salvage your season. I get Kirk is the veteran, he's got the experience, but here's the thing: no one has film on Penix. No one knows how to play him. You're going to have to give the young man an opportunity to do something. You're gonna have to give him an opportunity because At this point, you're getting ready to piss away the season. And the last thing you need to do is give up the draws during the season. This is the last thing you need to do. You know, you had a 4-game division lead and you blew it. Tampa is 1 game ahead of you right now. There's no way that you should be in a spot where you've given up this lead that you worked hard for to get. No matter how it came, by hook or by crook, you had a lead. Your downfall started when you started losing to teams like Seattle, giving them a jump start. Then you lost to a bad New Orleans team. Then you lost to a Chargers team that you could have won with because Kirk made an in-depth type of throw. He lofted one in the back of the end zone opposed to hitting Bijan for a walk-in 6. We wouldn't be in this position right now if there was better judgment from the quarterback play and also from the head coach. The defense has figured out how to get it together. The defense has generated pressure in these last few games. This is something that we asked. Now the offense has forgotten how to put the ball in the end zone. They've forgotten how to put the ball in the end zone. Kirk went a month without throwing a touchdown. A month. And then he throws an interception last night. Ritter gave a couple up. Ritter gave up 2. But for Kirk to throw a pick last night the way that he did, that was unacceptable. That was unacceptable coming out the half. But again, as we said, things have to change all the way around. Things have to change. And until we get these things to change, we're going to have the same results week in and week out, and we're still going to be pissed. I'm going to say this here. We got to win. We're 7-7. No, I'm not saying celebrate the win and yeah, we won. No, I'm not going to celebrate a win with a 2-11 team. I can't do that. That's just, we did what we were supposed to do. It looked sloppy. It was ugly. It happened. But you know what? Time to move on to the New York Giants. You got another team that is a bottom feeder right now in the NFL. This should be a win. And it's going to be at home. This should be a game where you score more than 21 points in this ball game. You have to. You have to. So at this point, win the games that you're supposed to win. Get ready for Washington. Outside of Washington, you still have to deal with the Carolina Panthers at the end. You still have to deal with a team that's starting to figure out, is what we would say, how to play. They're figuring it out still with a young quarterback that's hungry. And they're starting to get a lot of continuity and a lot of things that are going on within that organization that they're trying to fix right now. They already knew this season was going to be a wash, but right now you got to take advantage of that. Washington can be beat if we play a complete football game. Then you have, like I said, you got the Giants left, you got the Panthers left. There's a chance that you can still go 4-0. Not saying it's a great chance, but it's a chance. And with you having a chance to go 4-0, you put yourself in a position to still have the division in your back pocket because you have a head-to-head lead on the people that's leading the division is the Tampa Bay Bucks. Thank God we don't have to play them again. But you know what? At the end of the day, this is just what it is. This is what you're going to have to deal with. This is what we're going to have to deal with. So, with that being said, I got to go ahead and conclude this bumper to bumper session. I definitely enjoyed people that have tuned in, and if you tune in a little bit later, we definitely will be appreciative of that. Just hit that like and subscribe button on the way out. Later on this evening at 8 p.m., we will have the party line tonight, and then Thursday we are going to have the regular show concerning the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons for the upcoming game on Sunday. The Falcons got to get it right or you're going to get it left. So appreciate y'all stopping through. Hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all have a great day. Y'all be blessed. And just remember, words of wisdom today, enjoy the small things because the major things will come. You might have problems going on in your life right now, but it's okay. It'll pass. Just keep your eyes on the Lord, do your thing, and everything will be all right. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Be blessed, y'all.